Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we've picked up the new Diamond Hal Greer from the Token Market card, one of the new cards that came from Season 3. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash the like button down below. Comment what you guys think of this Hal Greer as we go on, as well as other cards that you guys want to see from the new Idol series set that drops from Kevin Durant. Thinking about doing a Artist of Bonus and maybe a Surge gameplay later on. Let me know what you guys think about that. But subscribe if you guys are new, all that wonderful stuff, and let's check out Hal Greer, who at 6'2", honestly is not too bad of a card. I think a pretty realistic comparison you could make is maybe him or like Rafer Alston, because they're both 6'2" guards, pretty similar, I guess, in what they can do. You can see Hal Greer, we got the 91 driving layup, which is very, very, very solid. Also good midi, 92, 93-point shot. Now, the dunking is a little bit sus. Playmaking is pretty solid. Decent perimeter defense, actually really solid perimeter defense, but the rest of the other ones are good bad rebounding and good speed. For his badges, we got 6 Hall of Fame, catch and shoot. Love to see that as a badge. Also, Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, and Slithery, which is really solid. So he's not good with the dunk, but we're still gonna be able to get to the paint. He gets some really nice finishes. 18 gold badges, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, downhill, quick first step, unpluckable. All very, very, very solid badges overall. And I think this Hal Greer should be able to put up a pretty nice fight overall, because I mean, again, at 6'2", he's not too short for the meta that we do have right now in the game, and while being able to do everything, I still think he'd be solid. So, without further ado, let's hop into Freestyle and check out all of this Hal Greer's wonderful animations and see if he's really got it like that. Alright, so here we are with Hal Greer, who actually has Jump Shot 4, which is a very, very solid jump shot. You can see we do not have a Curry slide, but we have a Pro 4 moving behind the back. It's not the greatest, but it's, it's not bad. Also, did he just dunk? My man's Hal Greer just dunked with a 40 driving dunk. Probably because he's a 75 driving dunk tendency, so he's still going to dunk even though he really can't. But has Jump Shot 4 as well for his jump shot base, which is actually very solid. If I had to compare him to Rafer Alston, I probably would prefer Rafer just because, trade break base is wonderful. But Jump Shot 4 is very solid, same one as like a Donovan Mitchell. So it's Hal Greer. Basically can be a bit of a Donovan if you wanted him to be, just without, I guess, an inch taller, just without spending any MT. Also, you can upgrade a few badges on here. I forgot to show you guys. Adding a Sniper, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, and Range Extender is probably the preferred thing to do on this Hal Greer to really make him insane. But you can see we're still greening very easily with the shot stick. Jump Shot 4 is just one of those jumpers that is super nice, super smooth. And you can see with the shot stick, even without Sniper, we're getting quite a bit of greens, centers on there, or others that are very close. So I'll check out the moving behind the back for you guys as well again, just to make sure, and we'll take a step back, I guess, take an off dribble to show you guys what that is looking like. Very, very solid. Honestly, gets a good bit of space. I forget the exact name of it. I think it's the just normal leaner that most people have, but it's actually super solid, super nice. It keeps going with the momentum and is decently easy to time if you're not challenged sometimes. Like, there we go, we got one. There we go, we got one. Alright, so overall I do think this Hal Greer could be a very, very solid card. If we keep up how good we're shooting with the shot stick, we should be fine. So without further ado, let's get one more green release right there, and we can hop right into the gameplay. Alright, so here we are, Blake Griffin versus Ruby DeAndre Jordan, and I've also made sure to mute the guy that we're going against, because Lord, does he already have a Thanksgiving meetup happening in his room on his mic, so that's going to be an interesting one. Alright, here we go. Hal Greer, getting cooked a little bit by Ricky Rubio, but there we go, playing some nice defense at a corner. Has Udonis Haslem in the game, which I'm really not scared for at all. And with Ricky Rubio, we kind of can just leave him open from 3. If he wants to chuck, that is perfectly fine, but I'm not worried about it. Blake, beautiful board right there. Let's get it to our guy, Hal Greer, who was very open, but not contested a little bit. Actually, you know what? Still open. Let's chuck it with Hal Greer on the whites, falling 3 points for our guy. Low-key loving the jump shot for jump shot base with a meter. We just got to time it a little bit better. And again, not worried about Ricky Rubio really shooting at all. Also, Amethyst Kevin Durant versus Bruce Bowen is kind of a dub for us. There we go. Ooh, KD getting his own little rebound right there. And whoa, not a fan of that one falling. But here we are. Let's set it up to run our freelance because for some reason we have to set that up every single game. Oh, Ricky Rubio behind us, and there's the green with Hal Greer again. 6 points for our guy. Absolute dog, but it will be difficult against this Rubio because he's a nice defender. All right, let's go. Hal Greer. Amethyst KD is out running against us, which not really the guy that's defending us. Hop to it into the screen. Green light for Hal Greer. The jump shot 4 with this shot stick aiming is just absolutely beautiful. Got to get, yeah, we try to jump to steal, and it just did not work. Ooh, could have had an inbound steal, but he pressed square just a little bit too early. Ricky Rubio back up on us. Let's get, oh, around the screen, open again, but slightly off timed and still falling for Hal Greer. 11 points. Our guy's an absolute dog, but it looks like KD is really his main kind of offensive option. Oh, should have been ours, but still bad take with DeAndre Jordan up to Hal Greer. Let's get the loop around by Kevin Durant. Reverse and up over everybody. Hal Greer with the Hall of Fame Giant Slayer is just a demon. Bruce Bowen, a beautiful tip, but it still perfectly falls into his hands. 2K is really trying to hold this guy into the game. All right, there we go. Sharif Abdul-Rahim grabbing the board. We can get it out to Hal Greer, who has Klay Thompson on his back, expecting it, but green light for Hal Greer. He knew we were going to take it, but still just could not get the stop. He is throwing some scary passes, which if we even play remotely good defense, will be over for us. Another terrible oop pass. He really is just trying to throw them every single time, and it's just, it's not going to be working like that. Also, this trigger effect is going absolutely crazy. We are just shaking up a storm right here, and oh, can't get the snatch back. One thing I will say is Hal Greer feels like his stamina is like 0. My guy really just loses stamina so fast, even though he has a 94, which is interesting to me. But we'll give it back to him, leaving Bruce Bowen open for a second. Not a great idea. Bump him into the screen to get Hal Greer into the paint, and the layup right over Nikola Jokic is going in. 17 for our guy Hal right there. And again, throwing up half-court scaries to Klay Thompson this time. It's really just, it's not a great idea. I'm going to have to start jumping a few of them. Oh, there we go. Misses it. Ball don't lie. Let's throw it up to Hal Greer. Sapphire CP3 just does not scare me on the defensive end. We can go right inside, and another 10% or less covered, basically wide open dunk or layup is missing. And then he gets a contested dunk with Jimmy Butler. It just is not making sense to me. Jimmy Butler is behind us. Hal Greer again. Can't smack that one out. Our guy is getting so blessed this game. So he does with Jokic. Terrible take, and it goes in. But our 5% with Hal Greer are missing, which just, it really does not make sense to me. Jimmy Butler is on Hal Greer now. Our guy's trying to, it looks like switch it up a little bit. Hal Greer's into the paint, wide open here, and we get a traveling violation instead of just taking a jump shot like I thought we were going to do. Oh, 2K is lovely today. All right, we'll get it back to Hal Greer, who was open for a little bit off catch. He's leaving Nick Anderson open. That is just a terrible idea, and he's getting bailed out for it. Hal Greer will take that right nice and easy, getting into the paint, and that fillet finish should be going down. 19 for Hal Greer right there. And if he keeps leaving Nick Anderson open, it's going to be a tough day for him because my man is a shooter. There we go, another board for Blake Griffin, pressing up a little bit too much, and now CP3 against Hal Greer. There we go, off the snatch, and the whites falling. 22 points for our guy Hal Greer, and back with it on the Klay Thompson cheese. Seems like he picks one person every single time to try to score, get the charge right there, and he literally, whenever KD was in, only gave it to KD, and now right now is only giving it to Klay Thompson every single time down. Ooh, we had the snatch a bit, but you can see leaving Nick Anderson, of all people, wide open. There's the easy green light in the assist with Hal Greer. If he's going to be leaving Nick Anderson open, it's going to be a long game. So actually, you know, it looks like he switched the matchup. Big ups to him, but Hal Greer gets to the paint and makes a layup that is under 10% covered. Finally, there we go. 24 points for our guy. If we can start smacking those down, we'll be looking nice and pretty. And oh, a foul on it. Oh, terrible take with CP3, and Blake gets a foul. They really want this guy to stay within 10. All right, here we go. Hal Greer, full court pressing with Klay Thompson. He has yet to actually turn any sort of full court press into a steal or violation, just leaving open Bruce Bowen, which makes no sense. There's Bruce Bowen again and kicking it to him. There's our green light and it's falling. Doesn't want Hal Greer just like to score, but thinks a better option is to leave 90% shooters open. Hal Greer with the steal off the inbound. Oh, but can't make it at the end of the buzzer. Honestly, good first half, but if he keeps leaving these guys open, Hal Greer is coming out with a nice double-double. Another charge from him just barreling down to the paint. My guy just refuses to do anything differently. Running up with Ricky Rubio, which is not allowing us to even get by him, which is interesting. But still full court pressing. It's not going to make your defense any better, my G. There's our green light with Hal Greer. The full court press is really all he wants to do, and it's not going to work. And we can sit here with Blake Griffin and completely stop the drive. And look, he'll still take the shots no matter what it is. That's all he does to try to get buckets. There we go. Hal Greer's got it. Ricky Rubio's into paint. Gonna give us a blocking foul and one. Kind of thought that was going to be a charge, maybe a little bit nervous. But here we go. Easy little free throw to get 30 for Hal Greer. And we can see how that animation is going to be. If this ref ever gives it to us, we can see how it's going to be. Oh, terrible on the timing, but actually a pretty solid one overall. There he goes, just chucking out his full court passes. We could just sit at the half and get steals all game. There it is. They just pass and then try to run into the paint every single time. We have Blake Griffin standing between him and the paint, and he just takes the layups, and it just goes right by us. Running it again with Ricky Rubio. Let's get the reverse with Hal Greer. That one's going in. 32 points for him there. Like I can show you guys, he's going to give it to Ricky Rubio and then just run into the paint, and no matter who's in between him, if he gets to the paint, he is going to be taking that layup for sure every single time. Just gets to the paint, and then that means it's an automatic bucket to our guy here. Drop step right into Blake Griffin, blocking him right there. Can't get the rebound, but easy little out of bounds. And we can start to try to kill it more with our guy, Hal Greer. All right, back to our guy. He's really trying to stop us from these three-point barrages, which is a little annoying. Oh, getting a steal almost with Ricky Rubio. Hal Greer gets wide open off that green light from three. 35 points, and our guy pauses again. And I'm not really feeling like playing this game, so we're going to take our W. All right, so when it comes to this Hal Greer card, if I had to be honest, I don't really like him. Hal Greer is good, but when you have somebody for free like a Diamond Rafer Alston, there's really just not too much point to pick up a Hal Greer. For some reason, he just feels like he cannot have stamina for the life of him. And that's not something that I'm feeling on my PG. He's a 94 stamina, but it still feels like he has absolutely nothing. If I had to be 100% honest with you guys, pick up somebody like Rafer Alston if you have him, or somebody like Hal Greer. Just, you know, he ain't the guy. Not worth the 60 tokens. Looks great on paper, but when actually using him in game, it's a little iffy. And I think it's mainly because of his lack of driving dunk. And even though he's supposed to be great at finishing just with normal layups, he was missing a bunch today. You know what? He's okay, but when you have somebody like Steph Curry, the free Dwayne Wade that's coming up, or things like that, Hal Greer just, he ain't the guy. Good, but not amazing. Like the video, you guys did enjoy. Comment down below what you guys think of this Hal Greer card, and make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We are on that road to 10K subscribers. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.